A transfer of rulership is coming, and the kingdom of heaven will be on earth. Righteousness will be spread throughout the whole four corners of the earth. Wickedness will be put down. The Lord is going to put us back in our land, man, through YAHAWASHI. We're going to be sovereign, we're going to rule, we're going to win, we're going to have everything in abundance, man. Our heart's desire, and our enemies will be our footstool.
Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
When we come down now, we can say this. Them people, when we come back to Earth, as the X-Men, Marvel comic, DC comic men, the Thanoses and the Kal-Els and so forth, when we come back down with superhuman, extraterrestrial, celestial bodies, they may attempt to fight us like we're aliens. And we're going to kick much ass, and we're going to have fun kicking ass. I'm talking about the people around the world. That's what it's meant by the saints of the Most High, the Israelites, starting with the men, will take the kingdom.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Alright, and what I want to get into today, YAHAWASHI, the wonderful counselor, okay, which that's one of his titles, and really, when you go into Isaiah, the 9th chapter, we have to understand, in the ancient world, you will have, certain kings, that will have a lot of titles, okay, when they will be introduced, coming into a room, okay, and the people were made to stand and bow, all right, the herald, the king's herald will come in, and he will get the naming off, the king's accomplishments, the titles, that he holds, based on his achievements, okay, and we see this in Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, okay, and I want to emphasize on wonderful counselor as we go into it. When you read Isaiah 9 and 6, it said, "For unto us a child is born, which is YAHAWASHI, which was of the lineage, okay, of King David, of the tribe of Judah, okay, son of Israel." And it says, "And a government shall be upon his shoulder," which means that he will be the head of state, okay, the head of government for the government of Israel, which means he's going to bear the majority of the responsibility of rulership, All right, that's why when he came as YAHAWASHI, it was about him getting it right. Okay, it was about him being on point. Okay, he took all the responsibility, for the fall. Okay, when he came as YAHAWASHI, that's why he had to go through what he went through, man. He had to bear that burden, and in the kingdom, he's gonna have he's gonna shoulder, okay, the biggest responsibility of the rulership. Okay, and we're gonna, Lord will, we of that number, we're gonna compliment YAHAWASHI in their rulership, man, their government. All right, Zion to Zion, okay, and it says, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, okay, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Okay, so when we go here, the first thing that it mentioned was Wonderful Counsel. All right, and let's get into some of these words. All right, and we have to utilize the counsel of YAHAWASHI, okay, which is this wisdom, which you're going to get into, the brotherhood, the reading, the videos. All right, all that plays a part in the wonderful counsel of YAHAWASHI. Now let's get into the word wonderful, okay, in the Hebrew. It's palah, okay, which means to wonder, to marvel, okay, extraordinary, okay, extraordinary, okay, and we have access to extraordinary counsel through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. You see, this is a counsel from on high, okay, that we can't get from this world, okay. This is a whole different type of counsel that we're able to receive from on high, from the Heavenly Father through YAHAWASHI, okay. Then amongst the leadership and amongst the rest of the body, this is an extraordinary counsel that we have access to, man. And we have to utilize it. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man, just really lately been tapping into that counsel. That's been my thing lately, just tapping into the counsel of, YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, and you go into this word counselor, all right, which is Ya'atazah, all right, Ya'atazah, which is to advise, to consult, to give counsel, all right, to devise a plan, all right, to consult, okay, to deliberate, counsel together, okay. And when we deal in the scriptures, we're really going to the counsel, like you can have a 20-minute study session and get counsel that can help us with the situation we're going through, and that's direct counsel from YAHAWASHI, okay. The spirit to be on the brother, to do a lesson, okay, that gives, good advice, okay, in the spirit about something we're going through. Well, that's an extension of the counsel of YAHAWASHI, okay. You can have an off-camera conversation with brothers, okay, and they confirm things in your spirit, okay, or they can, give, guidance, because it also goes into to guide, as well, to take advice, to deliberate, to guide, okay. So we have to really utilize the counsel of YAHAWASHI, especially as men. You see, because we live in a society, where everyone's, speaking about therapy. Everybody, I'm in therapy. I'm in my therapy. Like it's a trend. Okay. Well, the therapy on this world only helps so much. All right. And most of the people that go to therapy in this society, they're beyond finished. Okay. They're beyond repair. Okay. Because the repair begins in the spirit. Okay. And that's through YAHAWASHI, the physician. You gotta see the physician first, then start utilizing the counsel. Because we're being healed. Our spirits are being healed in the truth, man. So going back, and let's get some examples. Because let's go to Matthew Let's get a few examples. All right. And taking heed to this counsel, okay, is extremely useful. You know, the scripture say, taste and see that the Lord is good. Well, how do you taste something? You got to try it out. Okay? So as we're living and trying out this counsel of YAHAWASHI, we're seeing the immediate benefits. We're seeing the upgrades. We're seeing the peace that it produces, the order. Okay? We're seeing progress being made. You know, we look at ourselves, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, you know, you look at brothers, you know, how far they've come, you know, how brothers is moving, you know, in their regal, you know, noble spirit, you know, and that's from this wise counsel, all right, which is the scriptures, man, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Matter of fact, before I get that, go to Matthew, you know, because we're going to jump around. But when you go to the book of Psalms, chapter 47, okay, and verse, Psalms 40, so like 40 and 7. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 40, verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me. Okay, so YAHAWASHI, the volume of the book, all right, from cover to cover, Genesis to Revelation, okay, including the Apocrypha, which we'll get into some of that, okay? But YAHAWASHI is the volume of the book. So whenever we go to this book, we're resorting to wise counsel, to that wonderful counselor, which is YAHAWASHI, okay? A brother that's in the spirit, let's say doing a lesson, that's resorting to wonderful counsel, okay? That's of YAHAWASHI. So go here, let's get some examples, because let's go to Matthew, as YAHAWASHI was teaching. Okay, he was giving counsel about how to deal with day-to-day affairs as being an Israelite that was in captivity under Rome. You see, Jake always talking about the law, but Jake skipped over all the wonderful counsel of YAHAWASHI. Okay, and ain't no wonderful counsel in the name of Christ. The fact that you're calling on that name, okay, you skipped all the advice, okay, in the scriptures concerning that name. Okay, so in YAHAWASHI, I say these jakes, you know, beat you to death with the law. You know, you coming out of Target, all right? It's a nigga, you know, is a purple shirt with fringes, with long ass dreads and the black ass boots. You know, asking you where your fringes at, asking your woman where her dress at. Okay, but you have all this other knowledge in the scriptures, all this other wisdom that they showing, okay, that really plays a factor in the circumstances we in, okay, because you can have, you know, the scriptures say about wisdom out of season, okay, because you can have wisdom, but if you have it out of season, you're not applying the right wisdom in the right circumstance, then it makes it not wisdom. Okay, so you go here, just to give some examples. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. It says, agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him. Okay, and that can go two ways, you know. As the scriptures in Proverbs say, how a soft answer turneth away wrath. Well, that can be linked up with Matthew 5 and 25. You see, because you can be in the situation where Jake, all right, is on their rah-rah, you know, spirit, you know, and how you respond can determine how it go. You see, and that's wise counsel, all right, from the wonderful counselor, YAHAWASHI. Okay, the scriptures speak about how you can spit on the fire or you can blow on it. You see, but in fact, let me try to find that, and then we'll finish that off. Try to find it. All right, spit. Let me see. Yep. This is Sirach 28:12. It says, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn. Yeah, so if you blow the spark, here it is, you see a conversation or a dialogue is going a certain way. Okay? And Jake or whatever, nigga woman, you ought to be out. Whoever, Karen's out here. Okay? And you can see, all right, that there's a, it's getting heated. Now you can blow on it, okay? All right, and make it what? Burn some more. You see, you can get on their level and match their energy, okay? And add fire to fire, okay? It says, if thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched, and both these come out of thy mouth. So, going back to how YAHAWASHI is a volume of the book, this wisdom, everything that we read, okay, within this wisdom is rooted back in YAHAWASHI. So he said both of these come out of the mouth. Okay? So wisdom, all right, having knowledge and wisdom teaches us how to apply this counsel, man. Okay? Knowing when to, spit on the fire or a soft answer, or agreeing with thine adversary to quell the situation, man. Because mostly we at the point of letting these people have it. Now, if it comes down to it and there's no other options, we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay? But a lot of times, I've applied this real time and it works. Going back to tasting and see that the Lord is good, man. Because we're not here to be tough guys or have nothing to prove or put ourselves in unnecessary situations, man. Okay? We're here to edify. That's our main purpose. All right? That's the main reason the Lord put these spirits in these bodies, is to edify the church, man. Okay? So going back here to Matthew 5:25, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Yeah, because also dealing with, the powers that be. Okay? There's a lot of jakes that got blasted or unnecessary beat down, unnecessary imprisonment. Okay? Because they get pulled over and it's because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? All that crazy shit trying to, going tick for tat in the law with the officer. And the officer telling you to step out and you asking questions and, he asking for your license and you talking about, the Morris science and all this shit. Okay? Then you get your ass blasted. Okay? Or beat upside your goddamn head. Drug off to jail with a fine. Car impound, when you could have just agreed with your adversary quickly. Give them your license, all right? Put your 2 hands on the steering wheel, hands out the window, whatever, we know we behind enemy lines, so we know it ain't gonna be fair, okay? And we have this understanding based off what? Wise counsel, okay? The wonderful counsel of YAHAWASHI, man, okay? So he's telling this to the disciples that are in Rome. Okay, this was something for them to apply real time according to the situation they was in. Okay, let's go here. Another one, let's go to Matthew 10. All right, and 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Be ye therefore wise. All right, so YAHAWASHI knew the environments that he was sending the apostles into, the disciples, which became apostles, So he was admonishing them, all right, exhorting them to what? Use wisdom, okay? And be harmless as doves, but wise as a serpent. Be crafty, be subtle, man, okay? Being subtle means that you have layers. Okay, you know how to maneuver. You see? Shouldn't be an open book. All right? You should always have, people, hey, we should be a mystery to everyone. Okay? So YAHAWASHI was giving the disciples game, wonderful counsel. This is YAHAWASHI giving direct advice, man. Okay? Look, I'm gonna send y'all out here, man. You know these people, are beasts, but be wise, okay, and harmless, okay? Because as you can see, Esau has been trying to reach and accuse us, okay, for the longest, man. But we're living by this advice, this counsel of YAHAWASHI, and it's hard for this devil. That's why he got to pay these certain groups off. Okay, that's why he got, he got these tacky, okay, little situations that he have happen. Okay, because he's reaching. You see, we're sticking to the counsel. Okay, and it's hard for this devil to accuse. Okay, and all you jakes operating outside that counsel, you're going to see how it's going to play out for you, man. Okay, let's get another one. It's in Matthew. And we're just going through examples of how YAHAWASHI is a real-time counselor, man. Okay, for real life situation and circumstances, man. Okay, because you can have on the 100% cotton, but if you in that rah-rah spirit, okay, and you get your ass blasted across the street, your 100% cotton ain't gonna mean nothing, man. Okay, you can have on the phylacteries. Okay, but if you're not taking heed to the counsel, okay, for that current situation, you can be out of here, man. Okay, Jake, it's Matthew 6 and 3. It says, 6 and 3 says, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. And alms is charity. And the number one charity that we're doing is teaching our people, okay? Which the scriptures call this a labor of love. Okay? So it said, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doing. Okay? And when you wear fringes everywhere, which there's nothing wrong with the fringes, but you're letting everybody know what you're about. Okay? You don't know, you all in, okay, Dave and Buster's, okay, with the fringes, you see? And you have people, you don't know who know what you about and what's on their mind. You out with your family at Dave and Buster's, everybody got fringes, okay? You letting everyone know what you're about. You see, you at the the safety meeting at work, okay, bringing out precepts, tripping, letting everyone know what you're about, okay, and when people know too much, they have the ups, and we live in a grimy society where they hold everything against you, man. Everyone is looking for some type of leverage, okay? And you bring unnecessary strife to your situation with that wide open spirit, man, okay? And you're ignoring counsel. A lot of our problems come from us ignoring wise counsel. When you get down to it, a lot of, sometimes the Most High jack you up, and afflict us, to, refine us, okay? But then you have some certain situation, it's because we ignore wise counsel, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, all right? So we have this wonderful counsel, and we have to utilize it, man, okay, as much as possible. You see? So let's go from there. Let's get this real quick. I know brothers probably, brothers lighting it up. Get some of these that the brother got. Yep, this is the brother YAHAWASHI, GMS in his likeness. Okay, Proverbs 11:3. It said, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of the transgressor shall destroy them. Yeah. You know, not taking heed to this wonderful counsel that we have, man, that we been granted access to, man. Okay? So here it is. This Bible is full of wonderful counsel, and our people, they hate correction, you know, and that's why you can't fix the community, because they refuse to take heed to the wonderful counsel. Okay, how people react to the precepts, okay, that shows, okay, whether YAHAWASHI is dealing or not, whether they have access to this wonderful counsel or not, their reaction to these scriptures. Okay, because you could be cool with Jake all day, drink and talk about sports and, you know, women, whatever, you know, rappers, you know. You could be cool as hell, but you bring out a precept, okay, and you start to activate those demons that's on people, man. All right, and now people hate, all right, the counsel of YAHAWASHI. Okay, they'll prefer the counsel of this world, the terrible instructions that they've been given from this world. Okay, which we was a part of that madness at one time. We took counsel from rappers and movies. Okay, niggas in the neighborhood, you know, the popular niggas in the neighborhood. Okay, terrible counsel, terrible results. Okay, you women, you know, taking counsel from, okay, you know, your aunties, your mothers and grandmothers. Okay, terrible counsel, terrible results. But now we're operating with this wonderful counsel of YAHAWASHI. You see, and it puts us on game. Okay, and there's an order with this thing, man. All right, let's go here. It's the brother Yaquab, the hopeful elect 3. Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy wisdom get understanding. Okay, because as we are gathering this wisdom, this information, okay, we're getting an understanding. Like, we're really, like, every day I'm starting to understand more and more of what I'm a part of. You know, every day we all should understand more and more what we a part of, man. Okay, as this thing, Salaki, as this thing unfolds, starting to rain on me a little bit. Get back over here to the truck. But as this, as we, you know, mature in the faith, we should understand what we're a part of. You know, because we go through that phase of being parrots, you know, and just mimicking, okay, what we're hearing. Okay, then we start to do our toiling and researching and, you know, just gaining experience, okay, in this truth. Then we start to develop understanding. Now we see why it says this in the scriptures. Now we see why the apostle said this, why the heads of the camp move like this. Now we start to understand why, okay, and that's us getting understanding, which that comes through experience, man. Okay, because you can retain a lot of information, okay, and convey it over camera, but then when it comes to real life application, that's where you get the experience from. Okay, so reading on. Oh, that's a tough one there. This is another from the brother YAHAWASHI, GMS in his likeness. Proverbs 8:14. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. Okay. You see? So we have access to the top counsel in existence, man. Okay, there's no counsel above YAHAWASHI. That's why one of the titles of the Most High is what? The Most High. You see? We have access to the Most High wisdom, the Most High understanding. Okay? Because even the scriptures say that, let's get that in, I think that's Sirach in 3. Sirach, the 3rd chapter. All right, Sirach. And this is counsel too, man. Sirach 3:18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. Even, people look at those 2 words. Someone tells you to be humble. Hey, that's wise counsel. You see? Because you can know how to, wire a house, build a motor from scratch. You can have, you can read the schematics and blueprints. Okay, as a master architect. But if you skip over those 2 words, be humble, hey, you can end up in some bad situation, man. Humility is wise counsel, man. Cause we seen what being proud and puffed up, thinking we had it. We see where that's led us, man. Okay, we see the results of that, of pride. Okay, doing our own thing. You see? So those 2 words itself, be humble. Okay, humility. Okay, is wise counsel. And says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord, because it's all about seeking the Lord's favor. You see? And you can feel like there's no greater feeling than when the Lord is, having favor in your situation, man. Okay? And when things don't go our way, the scriptures say it's not, what it say in the book of Hebrews, no chastening. It's good, it don't feel great. Okay? But what outweighs the chastening of YAHAWASHI is when that favor kick in. You go through a phase where nothing goes your way. You see? And then you go through that time where everything goes your way, and it's like, man, you forget about, the chastening, man. You see? And this is a society that doesn't seek the favor of YAHAWASHI. Going back to wise counsel, the scriptures constantly promote us to seek the Lord's favor. And it's through what? Obedience, man. Patience. Humility. Okay? Humility is the beginning of that, man, because the Lord, like the scriptures say, he resisted the proud. Okay? So we know from the door that pride is hated by the Most High. All right? So just as a wife, okay, would seek to please her husband, to be in her husband's favor, okay, us men, we should be seeking the favor, all right, of our power, because the husband is the woman's power. Okay? So, reading on, it says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Many are in high places and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Okay? Mysteries are revealed to the meek. It says, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honor of the lowly. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search out things that are above thy strength. Okay? It says, verse 22, but what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Yeah, there are certain things pretty much telling us to stay in our lane. There's certain things we don't need to be trying to search out. Okay? Drake got this deep demon on him. Okay? And it's these guys that, try to be the deepest in Israel, try to be, have this renowned doctrine. They always go left because they're operating outside of the counsel. The scripture tells us, look, seek not things that are too hard for thee, man. Okay? If you can't explain it to where everybody can understand it, that's meant to understand it, it shouldn't be explained. Okay? If you can't teach it in a way to where the people, all right, the men that you're teaching can't go reteach it to someone else, then look, you don't understand it. That's why they can't go teach it, because you don't understand it. Okay? Well, and that's the mindset of Esau. That's why he's all about trying to see how to, your DNA working, trying to splice genes and gene editing, and that's why we have GMOs, because Esau doing too goddamn much, man. Okay? Esau trying to search out things he shouldn't be searching out. Because we know he don't take heed to the wise counsel, man. Okay? But you got Jake in that spirit, okay, that's trying to do too much. All right? Stay in our lane. Okay? The women, stay in your lane. Trying to teach for what? You're not equipped. You don't have the capacity to do that. Okay? If anything, you should be teaching women how to be women. That's a lost art. Okay? Even the duck said, "Come." He complaining. Shit. So, read verse 24. It says, "For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and the evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment." Okay? For many, it says, I'll just skip verse 23. It says, "But be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand." Okay? We have more than enough. We have abundance. Okay? In the simplicity of YAHAWASHI, there's abundance within the simple things of YAHAWASHI. Because most of these guys that focus on all these deep breakdowns, okay, they be terrible at practical wisdom, at applying practical wisdom. Okay? Look at their decision making. All these guys with all this deep breakdown, look at their simple decision making. Look what Jake is having their Passover at. Look at what Jake is doing at the Passover. Okay? Look who Jake is associating themselves with. NOI, Nation of Islam, the Crips. All right? No Jumper Podcast. WAC 100. Okay? All these guys that try to be renowned, okay, look at their practical day-to-day decision making, man. Telling Jake to go get the juice. Okay? Their decision making is terrible, man. You see? So, let's go from there. All right, let's get this. Because there's an order within this thing. Let's go to Sirach 37 and 11. All right, now this goes into Counsel. All right, let's get this in Sirach 10, 37 and 10. It says, "Consult not with one that suspected thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee," man. Being a closed book. Okay? Learn how to maneuver around questions. Okay? Learn to have some prescribed answers, man. Okay? When people ask certain things, because people love to pry. Okay? Know how to throw people off, man. Keep people at bay. No one should know exactly how you move, what you doing, what you got going on. Okay? Keep them guessing, man. You have to remain a mystery, man, in this truth, man. Okay? Shouldn't be an open book to the masses, man. Even certain people that's around us, man. Okay? Keep them guessing. You see? Because people, like I say, people want to know, all right, for malicious reasons, man. You see? And people love to hold things, over your head. Okay? Try to figure you out. It's hard for them to dismantle something when they don't know how it operates. Okay? It's hard to dismantle a thing when You don't know how it operates. You don't know all the moving parts. Okay? And that's the way that we got to move in the truth, you know, especially as men. All right? Verse 11, it says, neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous. All right? And we live in a society, okay, especially the matriarch, because a lot of brothers is healing from the matriarch, man. You know, to where there are certain tendencies that we have that come from this matriarch that's off. And these things, you know, have to be corrected. You know, every brother got their own situation. You know, some brothers were affected more by the matriarch than others, you know, and it's a healing process. But there's certain things of this world, okay, that we thought was cool, but was off. Once we go into the counsel, this wonderful counsel, we see there's particular, you know, habits and, you know, norms, you know, things that we thought was normal that was really off. Okay? So, in this society, you're taught to, you know, tell the woman every goddamn thing. You know, these movies, why you won't open up to me? Okay? Well, as a man, you ain't supposed to open up everything to your woman, man. To a woman in general, even your mother, man. You know, you got a society now where Jake get off work, go to their mama house, and have a therapy session, man. You know, that's what Jake is used to, sitting on the phone with their mama for hours, man. Which, you know, hey, everybody got the relationship they got, you know, with their folks. Okay, but goddamn, you see, you know, they would, as men, man, you ain't supposed to be consulting with your mama about every goddamn thing, man. Okay, there's certain business that she don't need to know about your wife. If you got a woman, all right, that ain't her business, man. See how YAHAWASHI, you know, how he had to handle, you know, Mary. You know, like, goddamn, woman. You see, she was like, look, they need you, you know, turn this water, you know, get the party back started. You know, because she's seen the miracles before. And he said, woman, what am I to do with you, man? You know, so he was like, you know, because no matter how old a woman is, okay, they still, you know, have their child in them, man. And that's why they need their head. Okay? In this society, you know, either men, you know, answer to women as their superior, you know. They always treat their mother as their superior. Well, as a man, you honor your father and your mother, all right? But as you get in a certain age as a man, you outrank your mother, man. And there's certain things that she don't need to know. Okay? And there's certain things that your mother can't help you with, man. I'm talking to brothers in this truth. You know? Your mama can't help you with these things, man. But we have this wonderful counsel. We got prayer, okay, fasting, and we got the brotherhood, man. The apostles and elders are constantly putting up videos. And the scriptures say, miss not the discourse of the elders. Okay, so we have access to all these counsel of the men of the Lord. All right, so let's keep reading. So you go back into it. I'm gonna just read it all out. You know, get to the point. It's back in Sirach 37 and 11. It said, neither consult, okay, or have counsel, all right? Neither consult with a woman, touching a woman whom she is jealous, neither with a crowd in a matter of war, okay? Neither with a coward in a matter of war, okay? And it says, with a merchant, nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer of selling, nor with the envious man of thankfulness, nor with the unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with the slothful for any work, nor with the hireling for a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel. Okay, so you have counsel with people according to their expertise, because there are certain people in the world. Okay. There are certain people in the world that you can have counsel with, but it should be based off their expertise. I just left my mechanic. Okay, the guy been doing it, for like 35 years. Real good, good guy. Cool. And I talk with him with counsel when it comes to the car. All right, the vehicles. Okay, I don't have counsel with him with the current events that's going on with prophecy. Okay, I have counsel with him according to his expertise. Okay, so there are certain people, certain professional people in the world that you can get counsel from, but you counsel with people according to their expertise. Brothers got certain expertise, in the professional world. Brothers got certain expertise, the gifts that they have in the truth. So you counsel according to someone's expertise, man. Okay? And you deal with your woman, as we're going to get. I have to read down. All right? Because women have expertise within their role in the house. Okay? And we deal with them according to their expertise. Okay? But anything outside someone's expertise, okay, you're not going to get good counsel from. They defeat the point. Because counsel is to aid us in making the best decision. Okay? So lock it. Gotta go in this truck and start raining. Yeah, so when you go into counsel is for us to make, the best decision in the situation. Okay? So when you counsel with someone, all right, dealing with something that's not their expertise, they defeat the purpose. Okay? And even dealing with, like I say, the woman, all right? Yeah, the woman is a pillar of rest. The woman is a woman that's trying to be in the order is a beautiful thing. Okay? And that's a great addition to a man, a woman, that has the mind after her husband. The scripture say a mind well instructed. Okay? But when you try to utilize that woman outside of her expertise, okay, then you can create unnecessary problems, man. Because the woman ain't built for certain counsel. There's certain, it's a cap of what you can, really open up to dealing with the woman. It's not a thing of, just dealing with other women. Okay? Because damn these hoes. All right? It ain't no thing of, brothers do move how they move. But at the end of the day, it's just based off order. All right? And Apostle Peter, tells us these things, man. All right? When you go to here, this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge. Okay? Dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. And when you go into the weaker vessel, pretty much goes into her having a lower rank. Okay? So you deal with her with knowledge that's dealing with things concerning her rank. You see? She shouldn't know about the camp business. She shouldn't know how this brother reacted in the council. She shouldn't know about what, the inner workings of things. Nah, that's above her rank. Okay? Certain things you do outside the house, you don't have to explain every goddamn thing, man. All right? Now you deal, every brother got their own relationship, with their woman. So it's no thing of a step by step of how a man deal, with his woman. Okay, but this is just a perspective to be utilized, in general. Okay? Well, she shouldn't know every, all right, goddamn thing, man. Every single move you make. And then, like I say, you ain't got to prove to her that you not dealing with other women and all that old shit, man. Like, like I say, brothers move how they move, man. But goddamn, man, that shit, they're old. You explaining because if you explaining yourself, all right, that means she your superior. If you got to explain every goddamn thing, and if you let her know everything you know, then she your equal. So that's not dealing with her according to the weaker vessel or the one of lesser rank. All right, because there's certain conversations that the apostles have we don't know. Okay, certain conversations that the heads of camps have, the heads of region have. We don't know. Then you got certain conversations amongst officers that the younger brothers don't know. Certain conversations amongst younger brothers that brothers on the other side don't know about. Because we deal according to rank. Because everybody needs to know just enough what they need to know to execute their office, man. Okay? That's how it works, man. All right? Because a woman, naturally, the woman knows that she want to know every goddamn thing. Okay? Well, you as the man, you got to cap that shit off, man. Okay? And it says, reading again, said, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Because the women, okay, their inheritance is of their men. They're gonna have their honor and glory in the kingdom. Okay, under their men. Okay, according to their rank within the nation, man. And this is how we moving, man. Okay? Brother shouldn't have a conversation with you, then your wife know the whole conversation you and the brother had. Okay? Nah, man. That's off. Okay? But that comes from the matriarch shit, man. You see? Or the woman just there, sitting in on every goddamn thing, man. Listening, chiming in her opinion. Nah, man, that's that matriarch shit. Okay? There's certain things that we go through as men, all right? Hey, telling our woman wouldn't do no good. For what? She don't need to know. If she can't help you with it, then really, what's the point of telling her particular things, man? Okay? It's just above her rank. You see? And now, let's go here to Micah 7:5. All right? It says, trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom, man, which is your wife. Okay? Well, if you ain't got a woman, you just deal, whatever you do, man. These women that pillow talking, cause that's when you open up. Okay, but that's something that you gotta control. All right? And this is going back to, this is all part of the wonderful counsel, man. This is YAHAWASHI. Micah 7:10, this is inspired by YAHAWASHI. Okay? You see? But I say, that's that Lifetime movie, Tyler Perry. Okay? That Tyler Perry spirit, to where he had them simple ass niggas, why don't you open up to me? And then that nigga tell every goddamn thing. Nah, man. Okay? That ain't how you supposed to move. All right? They should be on a need to know basis, man. Co-workers, a need to know basis, man. Just enough for y'all to work together. Okay? Everyone should be on the need to know basis, man. Man, how cool y'all are, man. You need to know basis. Okay? Let's go from there. Cause let's finish this off. And like I say, and then you had a woman, for a while. Of course, y'all, it's gonna be some familiarity, and she's gonna be privy to. Okay, you trust her with more, so you start to tell her a little more things. Nothing concerning the camps and the business. Okay, but just in general things, man. Of course, you're gonna develop. Them older couples been together for decades. They got a different rapport than someone that's been married for a year. Okay, it's a different trust level, man. But everybody according, to how they move. That's something that each man, has to judge for himself. But going back here, this Sirach 37:12 says, "But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry." Yeah, because only the brothers are going to know, are going to relate. Okay, your woman can't relate. Your mama can't relate. Okay, to particular things that we go through in this faith, in this walk, man. Okay, brothers gonna know exactly how you feeling, exactly how you going through. Okay, the woman that she can't relate. It's impossible, man. You see. So it's only amongst, the YAHAWASHI and the men of YAHAWASHI, all right, that you can have that deep counsel going into things, man. Putting everything on the table. It's only with particular men that you can do that with, man. As we was in Memphis, last weekend, all those elder brothers, was down, Elder Yashua Wamba. Okay, the brother Elliot Call, the Bay brothers. Okay. The Atlanta brothers, Elder Taza Warm, Elder Arum, Bama brothers. And it was just the off-camera counsel was just, man. You see? The only place where you can lay everything on the table amongst particular men. And all those brothers that was up there, man, all, from the least to the greatest, man, all those brothers, man, they can relate. Okay? You can really get that counsel you can't get nowhere else, man. It says, and let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it, man. Hey, knowing how to keep things, all right, within yourself, man. Certain things, what's best. Okay? Like because we got to deal with we got to deal with the decisions, man. So it's certain things that only we have a perspective on and what need to be done. A lot of things we get counsel on, because even when we do get counsel, all right, the final decision is still based on how it's going to affect our situation. Okay? So we take all the counsel in, all right, and we apply it to our situation accordingly, man. That's going to work to our perspective. Because 100 brothers can watch the same video and get the same, wise counsel, but apply it in different ways according to their circumstance or their situation, man. Because every brother not in the same situation. Some brothers, beefing with their women. Some brothers have beautiful relationships with their women. It's not all one way. So we have to, take what's being said from the wise counsel and apply it accordingly, man. Some brothers catch hell at work. Some brothers' job a little more laid back, because every brother got different, are being tested in different arenas. Okay? And it says, and let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. For a man's mind is sometime wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all, okay, and above all this, pray to the Most High that he will direct our way in truth, man. That's the main thing. Okay, that the Lord direct our way in truth, man. Prayer, asking the Lord for signs, man, to show me what I need to do, man. Like, here it is, people ask AI all these specific questions, man. So how much more asking us, YAHAWASHI, these specific questions, man, and getting that counsel back from him. Okay, and it can come in different forms. You can ask for counsel, and the Spirit will move you to read a certain chapter. A certain brother call you out the blue. Video, it'll be right on time. Okay, but it's all guided by who? YAHAWASHI, the wonderful counselor, man. Okay, so that was the point. Just wanted to bring that out. Lord will. It was edifying. Just something I was meditating on. All right. Yeah, they call Winslow. All right, they call Winslow fill a bank, spirit. You see? So, yeah, man. Everybody, because as we're coming back, wisdom is putting everything in order, man. And we have to utilize, the wonderful counsel that we have in YAHAWASHI, and the men that he established, that he set up. So Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edify once again, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem YAHAWASHI, by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect.